India has celebrated its hard-won freedom on 79th Independence Day this year. However, when we talk about true independence also means that like India becomes independent in technological front as well. Technologically, we are dependent on many type of technological gadgets, technological devices and softwares that are not truly made in India. They are made outside. Primarily, there is one particular country where all these foundational softwares are being built, and now it is being used across the world, including India. When we talk about the present scenario, all the warfares that are being fought nowadays, the modern warfares, are not only fought using bullets and guns, but the thing is like now the modern day warfare is being fought in the cyberspace that are most damaging. Many of our day-to-day life activities, including the banking systems, trains, power grids, etc., are run on the technological infrastructure. So we must take a step to protect them. Hello everyone, my name is Jahidul. Today we are going to discuss about a very important topic, and this topic is related to technological sovereignty for India. And we are going to discuss how this technological sovereignty can be achieved by India, alright? So the topic that we are going to discuss, I have written the title of this topic. So it is the long march ahead to technological independence. So we will understand what do we mean by technological independence, alright? So let me give you some example. Nowadays, if I talk about the Android mobile phone that we are using, this Android mobile phone, including the software itself, is not made in India. I mean, like, it is, its control lies primarily with the people in a particular country, like in USA. So there are, let's say, like tech giants, big technological companies that actually own these softwares. And we are using these softwares, we are using mobile phones, we are using computers on a day-to-day basis. Like the true independence does not lie to us. They can make any changes at any point of time. We may go on a, let's say, outage, and this may cause massive damage, right? Not only to, let's say, financial aspects, but also in many other areas of life. You might have seen a movie, 0 Day. It talks about the cyber crime and, let's say, cyber attack. So within, let's say, 1 minute of shutdown, right, in cyber systems, it causes more than 3,000 lives, I mean, like, killed. And huge disruption happens across the country. So taking a cue from that, we can now imagine that what kind of damage it can do to a big country like India, right? So now India as a nation needs to think of building its own foundational softwares, including the operating system for mobile phones, operating system for computers, and also we need to build the foundational bases in India. And how do we build the foundational database? We can take benefit of the open source community, the open source softwares, right? It is truly going to benefit us. Alright, so let us see some important things. So what are the context of this particular topic that we are discussing? So when we talk about the geopolitics, right, in the world now, so geopolitics in the world has taken a darker turn now, okay? And modern wars are fought in softwares and drones, okay? They are not fought in bullets and bombs. So the most damaging war is in the cyberspace nowadays. Our banks, as we discussed, trains and power grids, they run on the information and communication technology, alright? A small number of companies, like presently, I mean, like, primarily from a single country, the country, United States of America, build and control these systems. A small number of companies from one country, they build these systems and they own these systems, alright? So the thing is like, we need to build the foundation in India. How do we build the foundation? Basically, like, we need to achieve technological autonomy, okay, in India. So technological autonomy is the solution. So India has no operating system of its own. We do not have any foundational databases and other foundational softwares, right? So we do not have these systems on our own that we can trust completely, all right? So in India, the open source model, right, open source model, they offer a path to the solution. So India can create its own versions of Linux and Android that are safe and free of backdoors. What do we mean by backdoors? Basically, let's consider there is a software. Okay, I'm just writing soft 1. Okay, there is a software, and this particular software has hundreds and thousands of lines of codes, right? There can be one particular line of code that may link to some external sources, and this can be a vulnerability. I mean, like, people can use this pathway to enter into the software or take information out of the software. So we need to basically, like, cross check all the backdoors, all the possibility of backdoors in the software system, so that we can close all of it, and then we can make our own let's say, like, operating systems like this. Not only operating systems, we also need to work on many other foundational things. I mean, like, client facing sites, and we need to build the architecture also, and we also need hardware sovereignty. So we discussed about software sovereignty. Now we will discuss about hardware sovereignty, the path to hardware sovereignty. The achieving hardware sovereignty is a harder task as compared to software sovereignty. Why? Because we need to build sophisticated semiconductor fabrication. We need to have sophisticated semiconductor fabrication technologies, right? And we need long-term national investment in chip design, manufacturing, and supply chain management in India. So this is a mission at its core. So, like, India needs to take it as a mission, right? We need true independence. The softwares that we are using, the hardwares that we are using, so they should be made in India, so that, like, Indian people can completely rely on it. Now, if we talk about the present reality, so we are dependent on those countries, especially US, right, where the few companies actually own and control these operating systems, these softwares, right, and hardwares are not being, I mean, like, developed or built in India. We are just assembling in India. So the recent initiative of the government, where we are let's say, like, promoting the semiconductor fabrication labs in the country, so it is a real right step in the right direction. So what do you think on this topic? Let us know in the comment section. And thank you so much everyone for watching this video. My name is Jahidul, and you have a good day ahead. Thank you.